Hi, I'm Steve Pond from The Wrap. We are here at the Toronto International Film Festival, and our guest is Natalie Portman, who is in 2 films in the festival, Jackie and Planetarium. Right now we're going to talk about Jackie, in which you play Jacqueline Kennedy. Quite an iconic character and historic person. How daunting was that to take on that role?
It was very daunting. I had never played a role before that was someone that people really knew how they looked and talked and moved so specifically, and so of course it put the pressure on to be quite specific with portraying her and studying her, of course. But luckily Pablo's approach was so sort of like all-encompassing and psychological that I felt that I was able to and free to put imagination into it also.
So was it important for you to have the look and about the mannerisms and the voice right, or did you feel like you had some freedom in that area?
I definitely knew I needed to study the real person, and it was actually a great resource to have. I mean, I've never had that before, where I can watch hours of video of the person I'm portraying and learn the voice and the mannerisms and the expressions and the walk and all of that. But again, all of those instances are public. When she knew she was being filmed, almost all of them, of course, the funeral and things, she knew she was being filmed, but when you're in a state of grief, I'm sure it's obviously a different thing than when you're being interviewed or something and you are kind of more conscious of how you're portraying yourself. So I had the freedom because so much of what we did was in her private moments, which no one knows anything about. Mm-hmm. And in fact, there's great sections deleted from her interviews with journalists that she edited out, where there's just chunks missing. So there's clearly things that she carefully did not show. And so that gave us a great deal of imagination for what could fill in those blanks.
Mm-hmm. So there were portions when you were trying to exactly recreate what you had seen?
Yes. The White House tour things are, the pauses are where the pauses are, the movement and the facial expressions is all quite imitative. Mm-hmm. Obviously, hopefully felt as well, but it was very, learned. And the other parts are obviously much more freestyle. Pablo even had us improvising quite a bit.
Really? Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, I assume you're a film lover. Is it your least favorite genre?
It's up there, but that's why the thing is, though, it can be so moving when it's done unexpectedly, because there are such great figures in history, and real people are always more unusual and more interesting than fictional characters, because there's stuff you could just never make up. But it's just, I think it's a genre that falls into convention and patterns that we recognize and that make it harder to feel something.